So, it's starting to really get on my nerves. Apparently, the webcam app on my computer doesn't like it when I hide the thing so that I can look at what I'm trying to read. So, I'll just have to do separate installments, I guess, because I don't think I have the kind of wizardry to splice everything together. So I guess I'll just end up releasing them as two separate videos. Oh, well, just as well. So yeah, Filmmakers Anonymous. Who are they? You wake up in a darkened room, still disoriented and covered with blood and heavy bruises. Initiations aren't pretty, but this isn't the average initiation. Welcome to Filmmakers Anonymous. Your arms have been duct taped to a chair and your feet are bound together with rope. When you finally manage to extricate yourself, three burly men in black ski masks and other assorted dark clothing, like a hoodie, a t-shirt, and an overcoat, burst into the room and take you down, beating you to an imaginary pulp before dragging you to the center of the room and wrapping a chain around your neck. You cough up blood, groaning in pain. Then the man in the overcoat shoots you in the head. Now that this was no real initiation, or a choose-your-own-adventure with an unfortunate outcome, to the Filmmakers Anonymous Film Club at UMBC, life is a movie. A very small group gathered in the screening room of the Fine Arts Building, room 221A, first to watch their completed entry into the recent 48-hour film festival entitled Body Snatched. The above scenario is part of an early scene. The assembled members of this secretive cabal, in existence since 1992, requested anonymity. Code names will have to suffice. There was the president in her gray cap and striped shirt, the vice president in his black jacket and blue shirt. Both were wearing jeans and shoes, too. What was the purpose of today's meeting? Simple, to discuss Lightstruck, the student film showcase at the end of the school year. Lightstruck has been an annual event since 2000, usually held in May before the school year ends. God damn it, Bella. Stop clipping my knee with your teeth. Venues are normally on campus or in downtown Baltimore theaters, either the Patterson on Eastern Avenue or the Charles on North Charles Street. Oh, the chosen one. Speaking of theaters, the screening room was close enough to one and pretty spacious to boot. A projector screen dominates the room with a desktop Mac computer nearby to allow the user to pull up YouTube or whatever else was needed. The walls and carpet were black and blue. Other than the theater-style seating, though, the room is rather unremarkable. Now, the gang room, that's where it all happens. While not the sole property of Filmmakers Anonymous, nonetheless, can be considered the club's headquarters. The walls are stark white. Just through the door is a striped orange couch, which is apparently so uncomfortable that everyone hates it. But film students will get so tired they will fall asleep on it, especially during the 48-hour film festival. Between the door and the couch is a small trash can with the word Cage written on it in permanent marker. Cage refers to the nickname of the Visual Arts Production Center located across from the gang room. The cage is where film equipment can be checked out from. Beside the orange couch sits a gray and black projector on a metal cart, and another door by the projector leads to a control computer for the recording booth. Yet another door by said computer connects to the dark, soundproof room in which Body Snatched was filmed. By the door to the control sound rooms are two huge metal cabinets, one orange and the other one blue. The orange cabinet is closer to the CS rooms, while the blue one is next to the door to the recording booth. Against the adjoining wall is a modest-sized silver projector screen with a table called a light booth in front of it. The light booth houses an encased light bulb to illuminate film negatives. Then there's a large film bin, basically a cart for discarded film. 2 blue-green tables are next to the film bin with 3 olive-green reel spinners mounted on them. The reel spinners have metal rods the film reel can be slid onto and hand cranked to spin it, so as to wind and rewind the reels when necessary. 3 tall blue rolling chairs surround the blue-green tables, and 3 rusty metal folding chairs are placed next to a lime-green metal cabinet. 2 of the chairs are leaned against the cabinet in the gap betwixt the cabinet and the nearest table, while the third is deployed alongside the far end table. Of which there are 2 against the wall. Large cardboard boxes are stacked in the metal racks under the tables. A metal shelf with tiny film reels is on the table. On the ceiling are 5 fluorescent panel lights, and also 4 smaller orange lights that stay on dimly when the panels are off. 2 of the members were more willing to talk about themselves. Evidently, one of the first rules of Filmmakers Anonymous wasn't do not talk about Filmmakers Anonymous. One member, codenamed Batman, has been in the club for about half a year. He was interested in the club upon first hearing about it, but admitted that he wasn't in college for an education. I'm here to get a degree, so I focus on networking and projects, not schoolwork. In fact, if he didn't need a degree, he would probably be out working on films. Another member, codenamed the Director, has also only been in the club for about a year. He joined the club because he wanted to make films since senior year of high school. Since he was a former member of the film club at his old school, Salisbury University, he made it a priority to find a film club after he transferred to UMBC. He enjoyed how FMA served as a resource deal to help with individual projects and to recruit film friends for those projects as well. His film friends at Salisbury were never as dedicated as his comrades at FMA. More than anything else, he said he liked the film club because it was definitely for anyone who wants to be a filmmaker. So, that's that. Haven't really thought about that in such a long time. Oh, here's a little tiny bit. I wrote called Wisdom About Writing. It's honestly just a shard. When it comes to writing, collaboration is key. Oh, right. Wisdom about writing. Even if you don't have a co-author, you're still in for plenty of work alongside agents, editors, publishers, marketers, and so on. Ever wonder what the acknowledgements page is for? Writing is a massive, time-consuming endeavor. I wrote the first draft of my first ever novel over the course of 6 or 7 months back in high school, from April 14th, 2003 to March 25th, 2003. Those dates might be off, but it's been ages since. The only collaboration was with my computer, my imagination, myself. It was all me, so I'm not surprised that the draft was less than stellar. Writing is about people, and you need people for it to work. You need a lot of them. And I think that's where I'll cut it for tonight. I will probably come back and do more tomorrow. So, pair Quest for the Relics with something. Maybe some of Sharkgore's poetry? Bad salad, y'all.